alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. Round number 1, scheduled for the championship distance of 12.
Around the wing, baby. That's it. Keep moving around the ring.
Headshot block.
Get on your bike.
Both fighters told us that they want to have a similar approach early on here. They want to show a lot of varied attacks.
Well, that gives them a better opportunity to be effective throughout the night.
A well-placed left hand up top. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Halfway through round number 1. A little head hunting with the right. Oh, what a devastating hook by Silk. To the head he goes with a left hand. A good block. A well-placed overhand right. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning, because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
He comes with the straight right hand. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. There's a right hand. Halfway through round number 2. Silk's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
That's what I like to see. That's my man. Keep fighting, baby.
Well, you can tell he's being patient, waiting for a countering opportunity. Teddy, what does he have to think about in laying that trap?
All he has to do is think a little bit like I do at tax season with my accountant. I don't want to go into that office. You know, my accountant's standing at the door. He's waiting for me to come in there. I want a rebate. And that's what he wants. He wants a rebate. He wants a counter. He's stepping back, and he's waiting for the guy to come to him. So he's the one who gets his way.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Nowhere close, that punch by Silk. And round number 3 is underway. A knifing left hand by Silk.
Watch that.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Patience now. Keep working the body.
Silk's left now getting into the mix. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Keep doing what you're doing.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Well timed by Silk. He took a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Gets him with the right hand. Wow, is he defensively sound. Ten seconds to go in this 3rd round. Good block. What a demolishing hook by Silk.
You are looking good, real good out here. Look at it.
Well, Teddy's scorecard has him up a round, but we're yet to get into the meat of the matter of this fight. Silk's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Yeah, you got this one. You got this one, baby.
Great job of protecting himself. He's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Scores big with the hook to the head. Silk's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Missed the body shot. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Ten seconds to go in this round. End of the round is upon us, and you can see the obvious swelling. Teddy, how do guys deal with swelling compared to a cut? Do guys get more fearful of their eye closing rather than just seeing blood?
Yeah, you know, that's a good point, Joe, because when it's a cut, sometimes they're not even aware after a while. The corner man takes care of it, you know, he stops the bleeding, or maybe the bleeding is running under the eye, so he doesn't think about it anymore. But when you're looking through that peephole and it gets smaller and smaller, panic starts to set in, because you got a guy trying to do damage, you want to see him.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Nice work, nice work, nice work.
Silk's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Fires right back at him. How about that left hand?
Hey, you got to get some of that too now. Come on, let's go.
He has his target. He lands a straight right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Off target with that hook. He scored well after being hit himself. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Right to the head with that right. Silk's reckless. There's really no other way to describe it right now with the way he's punching than to say it's reckless.
It's reckless, and in a moment he's going to pay a price for that recklessness.
Good shot to the head with that right hand.
Come on. Side to side, side to side.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
Keep working the body.
And he ties up on the inside. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Not able to land the headshot. Last 10 seconds.
Come on, stay away from those. Come on now.
And that's the end of round 6. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eye shuts closed like that, everything changes.
But one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Well, he missed that right.
Attaboy, keep swinging, baby.
Well-placed left hand there. At the halfway point of round 7.
Back to the body, back to the body.
Able to dismiss it. That's a big striking blow to the head by Silk. Unable to make an impact there by Silk. Silk's throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, I remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Clean shot with the right. Ten seconds to go in the 7th.
This is yours, you hear me? This is your fight.
I'm always interested in how a fighter's disposition can change during the course of a fight. And as we start round number 8 here, you see that he is up. But all it takes is a little more. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Keep fighting. You all right?
Boy, he was hurt, but now he's gathered himself a bit.
Yeah, baby. Good work. Good work. Keep it going.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Silk.
Keep moving. That's okay. That's okay. Let it go. Let it go.
So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Silk's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Scores well to the head with the right hand.
Nice work. Nice work.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go.
Let's go. You got to see that.
Teddy, what advice would you be giving to this charge if you were training him, knowing he's coming off of a good solid effort in that last round and likely is up in a close fight?
Well, you know, sometimes I'm not sure what to tell a guy, but I know what not to tell him. I wouldn't tell him he's up. I wouldn't tell him to let up. That's one thing for sure. I tell him, keep doing the same things you're doing. Stay right with it.
What about his opponent in a spot like this? I mean, here you got to your guy earlier, you did some damage, but now he's fighting with such a defensive style, it can be frustrating.
Yeah, it can be, but you have to make the adjustment. You're going to deal with styles like this. This is part of your education, part of your development to go up that boxing ladder. Now you have to find a way to get to him while he's being defensive. Still use your jab, you know, close that gap, put your punches together more, and start banging that body a little bit extra.
Silk's tagged by a hook. Good flush shot upstairs. 90 seconds into the 9th round. That hook was well off the mark. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
That's it. That's it. Nice. Real nice. Put hands on.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this kind of guy that just says, go ahead, think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great movement.
A very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything. To do this, you have to be very calm. He's very calm. He's very in control.
Jump on it right now. Nice.
Able to land with the right. And he just holds on there. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10.
Double up on those punches. Double up. Come on, double up on the punches.
Silk's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Shake it off, shake it off. It's all right, it's all right. Beat him to the punch. Come on, champ. Beat him to the punch now.
Silk swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Parries that punch away. Counting down towards the end of the 10th round. 10 seconds to go. 3 minutes gone by in this round. 11th round now underway. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard. Well, he's got a comfortable lead according to you, Teddy.
Yeah, he just sat and had a very nice dinner. You know what? Don't be a garfone now. Finish up, clean yourself a little bit, use your napkin, walk away from the table, go digest your meal. Have your win.
Silks is hurt bad by a right hand.
Great job. He's tired.
See him holding on.
That's okay. That's all right. Now pay him back.
Way to block there. He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired skill in this craft of boxing, and that is superb defense, and it's on target tonight.
It is. The old timers would say, you know, that's the hard thing, is to learn defense. You know, the easy part, the fun part is let your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
He just missed that shot up top. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Jump on it right now.
Last 10 seconds of this 11th round.
Hey. Let's go out there now. Come on now. Let me see.
That was yet another round where he just looked like the fresher, better conditioned fighter. And here in these later stages of this fight, that's where you get the payoff.
Well, the payoff is what we heard. We heard about coming into this fight that in training.
Big shot he just scored with. And he goes down for the first time tonight.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Well done that time, landing the counter punch.
That's what I want to see, baby. That's what I want to see.
Silk's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Halfway through this 12th and final round. Able to get rid of that one. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Silk's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. He is staggered and stumbling. good defensive skill. Not hitting his mark there. Silk's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's defending beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instinct now. Before he was thinking, he was overthinking. That happens out in life in a lot of places. And now he's not. Now just naturally, instinctively, survival mode is there. He's doing all the things, Joe, that he was taught in the gym. Things he couldn't do before because he was worried about doing them. He had too many things clogging his head.